In this tutorial, I'm just going to use this picture to kind of show you how, kind of review with you how layer masks work. I feel this is a really easy image for you to remember and understand how image adjustment layer masks work. So if you could download this image of the crayons, again, you can use any of your own images, but you know, if you want to do exactly how I'm doing and kind of follow along, please download this crayons image. I am going to make this image black and white by using my image adjustment layers. So down at the bottom of your layers box, again, if layers is not open, make sure you go to window and choose layers. I'm going to choose the black and white option. This, of course, will pull up all those different options in the black and white. I'm just going to leave those. I'm not going to mess around with those. I just want this image to be black and white. What I want you to notate is in your layers box, this change has occurred. And we have this white bounding box here that is linked to our layer adjustment. This is our mask. So the mask is now white because white is the presence of a change. So the presence is that it's black and white. In order to complete the opposite of white is black. Correct. All right. So we need to locate our paint brush or our brush tool, which is just the plain brush. Make sure you don't have any of these funky dory things added to it. Just the plain brush tool is fine. Your swatches should be black and white, just like this. If not, you can return them to the default by clicking on the very tiny little one right below it. But black needs to be in front, so you can toggle that. You can also toggle by hitting your X on the keypad. That is very, very handy to know. So we are going to, making sure, of course, that your white layers box is selected, not something else. Make sure this is selected. And you should be able to paint right on it. Now, if something isn't working for you, please check your mode and your brush tool options. So up at the top, my mode is normal, so make sure, of course, you've chosen normal. My opacity is 100, my flow is at 100% as well. So I'm getting the full strength of the brush. You can always, you know, try different strengths depending on how much you want to show or hide of your image adjustment option. So I'm starting to color back in some of the crayons. And if I make a mistake and paint in something that I don't want, I can again use what is the opposite of black? White! Very good. White, white, white. So you can click on your X to switch your brush to white, and then that way you would bring back that change. So just for a moment here, just kind of veer over to your layers box and note that the layer mask that you've painted here is wherever you've painted is black now. So that should be where your color is, and the white is where the black and white is. So there are your options on working with image adjustments. And again, you can do this on any image adjustment. It doesn't have to be taking a black and white picture and making it colored again. That's just a very easy way to show how it works. But you could use any of these changes. So if we were to add, curves to this and go crazy style with it, and then go in and want to hide some of that, we can do that. So you can do that with your lighting, you can do that with any kind of adjustment. So it's just making sure you're on the layer of what you want to do it with. Okay? All right, hopefully this was helpful for you and you may use it in the future.